As there are no quick, easy reviews of the Voyager Pro on YouTube, I decided to make one and try to get this done in 2 minutes. See how we go. We have 2 alarms on it, an alert setting, sleep and snooze, whatever. We do have a actual, what seems to be good quality, and I know it works well because that's all I ever do to charge this thing, and I've had it for 2 years. Solar panel has a charge indicator for the solar setup. It also has a 5 LED good area light, which works pretty well. It also has a 3 LED flashlight on the front of it. Major setting outside of jumping through the bands on the shortwave. This will actually, you can just sit there and scan it, and it will scan every shortwave frequency there is, which is something. Of course, it has AM, FM, and weather band. You can also, it's digital, which is nice. One, you can lock onto an exact frequency. Two, you can actually key in if you have your list. It has different adapters for the battery, the solar, the crank, or the adapter. It has other readouts up here. Turn dial on the side for fine tuning, one for volume. Good size speaker on it, not some cheap little bastard. I think it's like a 3-inch. On the side has a quality, I would say, compared to other cranks that I have had. Whoa. Crank, I haven't really used it that much, no real need. On the back, it'll run 3 AA's, or it has the built-in 3 AA pack. What's nice about this that you don't find on other radios, and I'll try to get a good light setup of this, is the input varieties in the back. You have a earpiece, which is handy with shortwave sometimes when you have poor quality signals or you just don't want to make a loud noise. Has a line in jack, so you can even plug your iPod or phone into it and play. It has a auxiliary DC 12 volt in 3.5 millimeter jack. It also has a USB, the mini USB 5 volt in. The lighting in here. And then what's really nice about it is you can charge out on a USB cable, and you can do that via the batteries that are in it, the batteries that are charged. The solar panel, you can plug your phone into it, and there you go, or whatever else you have. And or the hand crank radio, and that does work really well. And this is something you won't find on a lot of shortwaves, emergency radios. Again, this is the Voyager Pro. I think it's the FR600. I'm not exactly sure. And to go with it, so I guess on the display it gives you battery status and this and this and that. The antenna that folds up is nothing fancy, just your regular antenna. This is a $7 close reel antenna. You can simply hook it, clip it on whatever, and take that out, 20 feet. They're $7. For shortwave they do good, although I'm happy with the stock antenna. And it just hooks on to the factory antenna. So there's the Voyager Pro. It's worth the money. And I listen to people all over the world. So when Obama decides to shut down your internet and you guys are completely screwed, I'll be listening to what's going on. Second great thing to have while we're in here is a UV5R. You can do some research on this. It's a dual band UHF VHF transceiver. You can transmit, you can pick up. It's dual banded or dual scan. You can program it into your computer. You can do a lot of things. Some nice lady talks to you. It's kind of handy. Initialization. I don't know. So, but for 35 bucks, don't worry about not knowing how to operate it. Just play with it enough and you'll figure it out. Another nice thing you can do with those is for $20, you can get the 666 Baofeng series. And those work. That's already on pretty well. We have 7 of these on the farm, and they do wonders. So batteries last about all day on these, so no worries there. The Baofeng, you can get the extendable battery on the bottom, which will have a 12 volt DC input to charge directly off a solar panel, hand crank, car, whatever. That's a $7 rubber duck on it instead of the factory. It does a little bit better. Worth checking out. Well, there's 5 minutes, so I'll get off here. But 2 things you should really have nowadays, even if you feel that this technology is only used by rednecks out in the mountains, because they might save you someday.